New security guards are at Camp Hope. The Department of Transportation now wants the site secured 24/7. It's supposed to increase safety, but some are worried it could backfire.
Someone may let their adrenaline take effect, and they could accidentally or purposely discharge their firearm.
People living near the camp say they see the drug addiction and mental health issues every day. They're worried too much security could put more people at risk. Still, the state is plowing ahead. WSDOT says it just signed a contract for $30,000 a week to secure the camp. Esther Bowers live at Camp Hope with the changes that are coming. Esther.
Well, the state just signed a contract with Security Services Northwest. They tell me 3 guards will be stationed here at all times. This is a new step to help a community that still feels left behind.
These people need help. This community needs help, and we need you to get off your butt and step up and do what you're supposed to do.
That's the message this East Central homeowner has for city and state leaders. His back alley is right next to the camp, and the issues haven't stopped since he moved in last December.
I've been lately finding a lot of needles thrown in my front yard where my dog goes to the bathroom.
Now the state's hiring new security guards to keep the community safe. It's a job Jim Drennan III says he applied for, but ultimately turned it down.
I refused the job. At a higher wage like that, I turned it down because of the danger factor of working there.
He's worked in private security for 15 years, but says he won't risk his life trying to secure the site. He's also worried about armed guards having the proper training to deal with mental health and addiction issues.
If people aren't properly trained on how to identify the difference between that, and if someone attacks them, someone may let their adrenaline take effect, and they could accidentally or purposely discharge your firearm.
The state says this is part of their plan to decrease the amount of people living here and ultimately close the camp, something Jim isn't convinced will happen anytime soon.
Coming up on mid-October, which was the first deadline, and the sheriff already pushed back to another month. Do I see an end in sight? No, I see a lot of hot air.
He also sees trash in his backyard every day. He can't sell his home and didn't sign up to live right next to the state's largest homeless camp. And I want you to keep in mind the Department of Transportation still owns this land. They tell me they're going to fund these new security guards. That's $30,000 a week. And they're going to use money from the North Spokane Corridor Property Management Fund. At this time, they tell me that contract is month to month and is set to go on for 6 months. Reporting live in East Central, Esther Bauer, 4 News Now.